And welcome back, Gamer Nation. SKS here with another episode of Law and Order Legacies. Last time we left off, well, we finished the first case. This poor guy here, he's seen better days. Spoilers. Now we're heading to episode 2, Home to Roost. And even though it started, when I ended the recording, I'm going to go in here. You can see there's... Oh, wait, what? Why did I only get 3.5 stars, or 2.5 stars? That makes no sense. I did an awesome job. Alright, let's click here. Percentage complete, none. In 1999, Briscoe and Curtis investigate the apparent stabbing death of a little-known writer, revealing his unusual hobby. Alright, let's go into this one. I'll restart it anyway, just so we can start.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups. The police who investigate crime, and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
Coming, sweetie. Shh. Mommy's here, Noah.
What's going on? Oh.
Neil?
Let's go drop her baby.
That you?
Is it Neil? Well, I need to know these things.
Did you see anything when you opened the door? Anybody on the street? A car?
No, nothing at all. At first I thought it was some kind of prank, but then I looked down and saw Neil.
It was Neil.
Okay, yeah, that's all the questions for now.
She just walks away.
Some prank.
Yeah, well, sounds like he was a real cut-up.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you serious? Did that... Oh, no. Oh, Rey Curtis is going to get to the bottom of this. I have... And we got Lennie Briscoe. Black girl who really didn't do anything. Red, order. Yellow, Abbie Carmichael. Woo! Jack McCoy, quarterback. Adam Schiff. Who the hell is he? Ray's like, okay.
What's that, goulash? Get it out of here, Ray, for God's sake.
What's the matter? Doesn't smell too bad to me.
No, it smells too good. Julia's got me on a health food diet. She's got this crazy idea high blood pressure is a bad thing.
I have that.
Sounds like a real nut. I give it 3 weeks.
The diet or Julia?
Both.
Rogers just dropped off the report on Neil Jensen. Exsanguination.
Poor guy bled to death.
No shit.
Well, that would explain all the red stuff.
Oh God, this guy, real cut up, all the red stuff. I tell you. Lieutenant Van Buren can supply valuable information about the case. Ask her about the victim's wounds by selecting that topic button. Oh, episode 2, but we're not going to, yeah.
How many cuts we talking about?
Over a dozen, but most of them are superficial. Victim bled out from a deep laceration to the femoral artery.
Do the wounds match the cause of death? Yeah. He's like, what the? Van Buren reported cause of death was extermination or death by dying. Okay. Van Buren said the cause of death was anyone's guess. Van Buren reported cause of death was exsanguination or fatal loss of blood. Exsanguination or fatal loss of... Wow. I get these stars, but yet somehow I fucked up last episode and didn't get them all. Lieutenant Van Buren could help reveal more information about Neil Johnson's murder. Ask her about any of these new topics.
Time of death?
4:17 a.m. Apparently, the guy was still alive when his wife found him, but just barely.
It wasn't
Blood
that
trail
late.
leads down to the curb, then disappears.
Well, at least he got to die at home. When did he get wounded?
Around 2.
Slow bleeder.
Well, we've all got problems.
What? What? Did he die? No. Maybe he was attacked by midget vampires? Yes. Report says it took an hour for him to bleed out. Report says it took 2 hours. He died before his wife... No, 2 hours. Yeah! Give me that star, bitch. I think I'll go with weapon.
What do we know about the weapon? Switchblade, maybe?
right length, but Roger says it was curved, like a scythe.
A
Victim
scythe.
was done in by a midget Grim Reaper.
What? What?
Anything we can use to ID the perp?
No fingerprints, but it appears some of the blood on Jensen's clothes wasn't his own.
Our
Well,
victim got in a few good jabs before he went down, huh? What does the lab have to say?
Results aren't back yet. Any minute now.
that guy's like, I hate my life. Oh, that's him now.
Van Buren. Uh-huh. Really? How do they... Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
What?
Elliptical and nucleated. Got it. Well, let us know if you find out anything else.
What
That
is
was
it?
the lab.
Elliptical and nucleated?
The red blood cells? Turns out it's not human. It's bird blood.
Well, look at that guy's computer,
kind of
his
bird?
desktop.
A dead one, I'm guessing.
A victim was stabbed with a pelican.
Oh, this guy. This guy. I don't even know. Oh, the Jensen residence.
Hold off a minute, Lenny.
Look at
I
old
got something
Creeper.
here.
What?
The Jensen's nanny. She's waiting to catch a bus, but I don't see it coming yet.
Then let's not waste any time.
Oh, yeah,
Mind
check
if we
her
ask
out.
you a few questions? Where were you Wednesday morning at 2 a.m.?
In bed. Where else?
Oh, she's a
Here?
bitch.
I only work days. I live in Bedford-Stuy. Check with my parents if you don't believe me.
Do you believe her? Is it plausible? Yes. It's going to say, why is it plausible? Well, she's showing her boobs. It'd be easy to confirm. She looks honest. No one from Bed-Stuy would lie about their whereabouts. Wow. Wow. This game. Jensen's marriage, relationship with the deceased.
Did you know Neil Jensen very well?
You mean, were we lovers?
That wasn't where I was going.
But since you brought the subject up,
No, he was my employer, that's all. I liked him, though. We had a lot of good talks. He was interested in stuff,
Good talks.
Ideas. He was really interested when he found out I was a Wiccan. He liked to ask questions.
No, she's a witch. Does this rule her out? No. He's a wild, oh my god, my daddy was Jerry Lee Lewis. Ow. Curtis believes her. Briscoe said they found a young woman. Oh, did they? Annie's always lie about something. We haven't checked her alibi. Wiccans.
how did Mr. and Mrs. Jensen get along? Did they fight?
Oh, married couples fight sometimes, I guess. I don't plan to get married myself.
I used to say that too.
Yeah, I said it a bunch. Never did me any good.
But not everybody fights in front of the nanny.
Do we press the topic further? Why not? Oh, okay. Why, the nanny is cute? See, they're thinking the same thing I am. The nanny's being unhelpful and combative. Fighting in front of the nanny. Yeah, it sounds like something. Of course it's worth a star. Come on. Fighting.
What did Mr. and Mrs. Jensen fight about when they fought?
How
Vagina?
the usual. Money. I guess he was better at spending it than making it, and new babies cost a lot.
New
He was pretty
babies.
pissed when she cut off his allowance.
Allowance? How old was he, 12?
Hey, don't tell her I told you that. I want the nice as it is.
Could there be trouble? Well, yes. There's tension between her and Miss Jensen. There's tension. They fought about the baby. They fought about money, right? Oh, look! What is this? A test? Which conclusion is not supported? Oh my God! What the? This game? It's like a
Here's my
test.
boss. Gotta run.
We got all we need out of her. Come on, let's talk to the widow.
What? Oh, wow.
I'm sorry I wasn't much help to you last night.
We quite understand, Mrs. Jensen. You've been through a terrible shock.
Please call me Ellie. And I apologize again in advance. I'm
Please,
going to have
call
to
me
cut this
Ellie.
short.
I'm back on the
No, it's
market.
up at 3:55.
You've got him on a schedule?
It's the other way around. Wait and see. You could set your watch by him.
Let's see. Topics: Neil and money, missing personal item, Neil and the nanny, Neil's history.
Your husband was a writer.
Oh, maybe I've read some of his work.
I doubt it.
Oh,
I didn't
he
mean
was so
that the way it
sad.
sounds. You don't by any chance subscribe to the Meta-Modernist Quarterly.
So your husband wasn't about to become the next John Grisham.
Wasn't that difficult for you? I mean, him not bringing in a regular income?
We got by. I believed in my husband's work, Detective, and thankfully my income was sufficient to support both of us comfortably. I'm principal at PS 84.
Oh, she's a principal. Oh. No wonder we had the not question. What bullshit was that? What is this missing personal item?
Was your husband missing anything when you found him? Any valuable personal items?
His wallet,
Was on him. $8 and a MasterCard.
his Rolex.
His Rolex. Did Van Buren ever mention a Rolex? No.
No Rolex on the body.
I gave it to him on our 10-year anniversary. It's engraved. He always wore it.
Oh.
Your nanny.
Ada Marie Velasquez.
This may be an indelicate question, but your husband never...
Neil liked to flirt, but he wasn't a cheater.
Oh, that's what they
You're
always
sure?
say.
I know what goes on in my house. I'm sure of that. And I installed a nanny cam to make extra sure.
Oh, wow. Look at her. Little spiteful bitch.
Anything you can tell me about your husband's background?
He had a poker problem in college when I first knew him. Junior year, I had to cover his student fees because he'd gambled away the money his parents gave him. Of course, that was 15 years ago, but I worried maybe he was falling back into old habits.
Well, she knows he was into those old habits then. Come on now. That's bullshit.
Do you know where your husband went last night?
Hookers.
I have no idea. He left the house around 9, said he'd be back late, and I shouldn't worry.
But you did.
Of course, but no more than usual. This was par for the course for Neil. When he's working on a new story, he'll go off on research expeditions.
Research?
Often at strange hours, sometimes for days at a time. And he never talks about it till
She
he
lets
has
her
it wrapped
husband
on
leave for
paper.
days and she doesn't care?
Want anyone to influence his thought process.
What? She didn't even mention a time of death. Elle was vague on whether Neil was out late. Elle said Neil left at 2 p.m. He died at 9. Elle said Neil left at 9. He died at 4. More than enough time to be attacked. Said he left at 9. He died at more than enough time to be attacked. Are these exactly... Oh, no, okay. No, he died at 4. Okay. I tried to get me there. Alright, what do we want to know about now? Allowance? Yeah.
We heard something about you cutting off your husband's allowance.
No.
No. Oh. Oh, well then, no. I don't believe her. Ah, see, look at that. The nanny told me. Jenny Marie? What? Ada Marie. Is that her name? Yeah. Good job, detective.
Who told you that? Ada Marie?
We're
Yeah.
not at liberty to divulge.
She's alluding to the fact that I took Neil's name off the savings account last week.
Oh.
I didn't enjoy doing it, but
Yes?
when Neil was in research mode, he spent money. Well, recklessly. He'd get so caught up in his work, prudence would go out the window.
Prudence.
I used to put up with it, but new babies are expensive.
Oh, I've heard that before.
Any idea what Mr. Jensen wasted your money on?
God knows. Like I said, he was very closed-mouthed about his research expeditions.
How do you know he wasn't off gambling the whole time? That's... You're a liar. You're a liar, bitch. Then he was the blackmailing. L already stated. L is a school principal, therefore we can trust her testimony. There you go. Why do we have to do the screen every time? Why don't we just have a star pop up in the corner?
Any chance it was something illegal? Drugs, gambling, or maybe he was being blackmailed?
What are your chickens?
What's that noise?
Our chickens. Henny, Penny, and Maxine.
What? Why didn't we hear them the whole time?
You've never seen chickens in New York?
Well, sure, but they usually come with biscuits and a side of mashed potatoes.
Oh my
You're behind the
god.
times, officers. Urban farming is the wave of the future. Fosters a connection to the earth. Plus, once you've tasted homegrown eggs, those watery factory-produced things just make you gag.
Oh my god. Oh wow.
One of the things we're trying to make sense of here, Ellie, is we found avian blood on your husband's clothes.
Avian. Nice
Avian?
word.
Bird blood.
I know what the word means. It's just very odd.
Maybe he was
That's
banging
what we
chickens.
thought.
Maybe your husband slaughtered a chicken for dinner last night?
I don't think so. He doesn't take much of an interest in them, to be honest. They're more my thing. He only helps out when it's something I can't bring myself to do.
I wonder what she can't bring. Nil and the chickens. Gamers, this is where we're at in life. We're at a topic that is Nil and the chickens.
About those chickens of yours, what do you mean when you say Neil would do the things you couldn't bring yourself to do?
Well, Raccoon's got one once, and he cleaned up the mess, but that was ages ago. And I made him get rid of Roger last July.
Roger.
Roger?
A cockerel. He started out as Rebecca.
Oh.
See, keeping hens is perfectly legal in New York City, but it's against the law to keep a rooster.
Makes
Oh.
sense to me.
We raised our brood from chicks. And of course all chicks look alike. They're sexed before they're sold, but the process isn't foolproof. We bought 4 hens.
And one of them turned out to be a rooster.
Right. By the time we found out she was a he, I had grown fond of him. I didn't have the heart to get rid of him myself.
Oh, you're soft.
I made Neil do it. But like I said, that was practically a year ago.
Do you know what he did with it?
He took it back to the farm we got it from, in New Jersey. Cora's Cluckers. I can
Cora's
give you their number.
Cluckers.
They know us there. There goes the alarm.
3:55.
What'd I tell you? Right on schedule.
What is my detective rank? I've not even seen this detective rank. We've been playing this game for days, and I don't know what this detective rank is. All I need to know is where's Neil's watch. Come on now. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this episode. I really don't know where in the fuck we're going next, because this is... Are we gonna go to Cora's Cluckers? That would be amazing. I'd be excited about that. Cora's Cluckers. Why would you name your business that? I mean, if you had a brothel, would you name it Cora's Fuckers? Or Flora's Fuckers? I think we got something there. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. Good night, gamers.